let's sculpt a semi-realistic face. Start by adding a sphere and lowering the subdivision. Duplicate the sphere for the bottom of the face, and mask out the bottom for the chin. Blur and invert. Now use the gizmo tool to scale this downwards. Move it to the front, scale it along the blue axis, and then move it forward even more. Then clear the mask and smoothen it. This will help shape the chin. The shape of the head is approximately an egg that is upside down, and from the side it is also an egg but tilted forwards. Now let's prepare for the eye sockets. We can do this by moving the cheeks forward and then pushing the shapes backwards so that the eyes will sit along the groove. And let's use the Crease tool with Subtract turned on to define the jawline. For the nose, I'm adding an unsubdivided sphere, or a cube. Now let's add the eyes. Actually, these are going to be the eyelids. Add spheres and make sure they're mirrored and put them in place. The eyes should sit fairly deeply in the head, and if they're not exposed, then you can move the rest of the face backwards so that the eyes pop out. Making some more adjustments to the overall shape of the head. Subdivide the nose. It becomes slightly rounder, so use the Move tool to fix the shape. Let's prepare to voxel merge. First, we'll subdivide everything twice, and this is in order for the voxel merge to be smoother. Everything will be a bit smaller after subdividing, so use the Move tool to make some adjustments. Then voxel merge. The subdivision doesn't have to be too small because we will be using multi-res. Smooth the temples and the nose, and fix the tip of the nose so that it looks pointed and looks like a triangle from the bottom. Use the Crease tool for the eyes and turn on Subtract for the edges of the eyelids. The topology will start to get messy, so alternate between the Smooth tool and creasing again. It also helps to crease the center of the eyes. Eventually, when the topology gets better, subdivide with multi-res. On the higher resolution, let's do one more pass of creasing. Crease the edges of the eyelids and then crease the corners of the eyes. When we're done with the details, take a step back and make sure the eye shape looks correct. Fix anything with Smooth and Move. Just out of curiosity, I toggled to the lower resolution to check. Add the eyeballs. Sometimes, after adding the eyeballs, the eyelids appear to be a bit out of position, so we might need to crease and adjust them further. Also, be sure the top eyelid is more forward than the bottom eyelid. For the mouth, we can go over it using the Crease tool. In my case, the face was a bit long, so I masked it out and reshaped it. It's important to alternate between working on a detailed area and stepping back and checking the overall shape looks correct. This isn't strictly necessary, but I decided to crease the center of the eye since it helps with the eye shape. Use the Crease tool for the philtrum and smooth it out. For the bottom lip, use the Crease tool to outline the chin, and then use the clay tool to inflate the bottom lip. The face is mostly done, so the rest of the changes are small details like inflating the cheeks, defining the corners of the eyes more, using Crease to outline the nostrils, and fixing the head shape. When defining the jawline and the back of the skull, make sure the temple isn't too wide. I add some more cheeks with the clay tool and crease the corners of the mouth, and then use the Move tool to drag them upwards. And that's it. Personally, I find it helpful to start with low resolution and work my way up since the shapes are much smoother. You can always voxel remesh at the end if needed.